right, so I think a good amount of people have seen Shane Dawson's new video that dropped yesterday. And one of the interesting parts is his conspiracy about the pizza at not Little Scissors, Chuck E. Cheese. I keep on wanting to call it Chuck E. Cheese. Yes, Chuck E. Cheese, not Little Caesars, but Chuck E. Cheese, and that basically they're basically reusing the pizza, right? I mean, which isn't completely far fetched. I mean,
which could be possible.
It could be completely possible.
But on a regular basis, I guess, is the question.
Especially, I mean, I don't even know if they're a chain where are they all individually owned, or is it corporate? I don't even know that.
Well, I mean, everybody knows that no corporate's
Right.
going to go in and be like,
Right.
hey, to cut down on food costs, let's take all the pizza from the buffet, and if somebody orders this pizza, we're going to throw it in the oven, warm it back
Right.
up. Hopefully the cheese melts.
Sprinkle some. I mean, and I think he even mentioned sprinkle some cheese on it, make it throw it back out there, freshen up basically.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, for one thing, your pizza would be tough as can be, right? I mean, you're throwing it in. You can throw it in basically warm up.
Let's not even say pizza places. What happens at a lot of restaurants where places overcook fried food, freshen it up, and throw it back out there that's been sitting for a while. So it's let's say that's not a normal way to cut food costs at a lot of different restaurants, not just like a pizza place.
All right, so it seems like it's plausible, but as you look at the evidence of these pictures, you basically can disprove all of them, I feel, right? It looks like it's overlapping. You have pizzas that are out, but you could easily just correct those slices of pizza. I mean, okay, for one thing, nobody's disagreeing that, well, for one thing, their pizza sucks. I mean, nobody, maybe they'll step up.
We all go there to play the games, right?
We all there go for the quarter games. The cheapest place to play arcade, by far. Give me that prize. Give me that prize. So, their pizza sucks, but I would say that this wouldn't be true. This, for one thing, the pictures, it's just crappy pizza. I mean, so the big thing is, you would say, well, yeah, the pizza slice doesn't fix in there, but only you're seeing a two-dimensional picture. You're not seeing a three-dimensional picture. It looks, you can even see where we'll start playing, and you can see where basically it looks like the pizza's on top of it. I think it's pushed forward, and it's basically looks like from the angle there's a gap, but then you can see where okay, you could just lay that on top and make it look out of place. And then of course the pepperoni thing, when you cut the pepperoni pizza, you go across it, it smushes down the pepperoni and easily hides your pepperoni.
Unless it's directly through the middle of it, most likely one side folds under before it cuts. And
it's crappy pizza. So, I mean, it's easy to make look crap. I mean, for what some of the pictures look like, maybe it was
I think in
mishandled.
With their pans, if I'm not mistaken, they have a very weird bottom to the pan where it's not completely flat, so the pizza can slide easier.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go do the play thing and see
Yeah. So, as you can see by this excellent screenshot, this is one of the segments where Shane does go, and they literally do go and check this out themselves, and. I mean, I could see why people could easily be fooled into thinking that. Okay. So, this isn't their pizza.
Yeah, this isn't their pizza.
This is not their pizza.
This could be a picture of it later, right?
This could be a picture of it later, but then we'll cut back, zoom in, and then their face, and then they show their pizza. Now, is that their pizza?
Does it have a back clean
shot? It looks like I don't think there is a good shot.
Right there. So I think
so here you see it.
That was their pizza, right?
That was their pizza. I think we were mistaken.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like it was
It's just I feel like their pizza just slips out and it just.
Well, my thought too was that the pizza doesn't fit these trays very well, and then I cooked for Pizza Hut. Shout out to Pizza Hut, which is doing it right. You throw it back in, and then it can easily get. I mean, these are a bunch of millennials that don't give a shit about their job. You're just trying to get out there as quick as possible, and it just shifts. This slice of pizza looks like it was pulled back some.
I mean, that whole section forward
Yeah.
to like what
It's shifted.
The 9 to 10 o'clock position, looks like that whole part just shifted away from the.
And then, okay, I'm pointing the wrong way, but you can see here the other something Shane did say was the pepperoni slices. Okay, we're professional pizza cutters. We've ate a lot of pizza.
You're
Okay,
professional pizza connoisseurs,
especially pepperoni. This guy's favorite is pepperoni. We grew up loving pepperoni like crazy, and when you cut the pepperoni, he commented that there's half a pepperoni. Well, when you cut a pepperoni, when you cut it there, you push it down. You can easily push it down under the other slice. So there's some places there's only half a pepperoni.
Like that piece right there even looks like it's
it's shoved. It's shoved under right under the slice. Let me show right there.
I mean, the forward piece that looks like it's the most overlapping. If you look up towards the middle of the pizza, it even looks like the pieces that's sticking back the further. The furthest part is like sticking. Is it all the way to the center?
This pizza wishes it was DiGiorno's. That's the scenario we have here. This is probably the crappiest pizza out there. I give that. Maybe they'll come back with a better pizza. If anything, maybe this will push them to be better. Because but who goes there for the pizza? And I definitely go there for the salad. They have the crappiest salad bar.
How many places have salad bar anymore? Well, go ahead
Ruby
and
Tuesday.
go to the next.
All right, so
We're in the kitchen making the best pizza in town. Chuck E. Cheese's is better than ever.
he does a great job.
Which was actually a rat suit.
The employee will take that to the back, take those
Who
pieces
knows?
off
Those
the tray.
rats might have
It
been.
literally was a rat suit that they bought.
Yeah.
Go.
What do you think about a little off site? But what do you think about their change, the look of the mouse? Do you think that the cartoony looking one does he look better?
Like it's somebody that grew up with like the original stuff. It's always hard to change, right?
Yeah, like what good does it do it? Because I feel like I want to take my kids back to the place. I would want to take my kids back to the place where I had that commonality.
Needs to do, like updates, I guess.
But the thing is, they changed that, but I don't think they changed. Do they change every time you go there, it's a mouse that looks like the new mouse? I don't know, because like they have all the electronics, like that's got to be thousands of dollars in all those Chuck E. Cheeses that move around and stuff to replace that too.
I know the one by like where we grew up, like I don't think they changed anything there.
Yeah, I felt we went to one. Okay, confession: growing up, went to Chuck E. Cheese.
Well, then
we got first-hand experience.
Well, go ahead and play where they. I feel like these experts like.
Do they? I think they might have cut
And form a new pizza. I mean, that's like crazy, right? Crazy.
I mean, if that's true, yeah.
I wouldn't be. I mean, it's like Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese's look a little like suspect, you know.
And nobody is talking about the inflation rate.
So we only have 143 tickets, which is basically nothing here.
And I got 125 tickets, which is a lot. And what did I get but this thing? This is all I got. It spins around.
So there's this rocket launcher.
Do you think it's possible, that doing that at Chuck E. Cheese would go on to make somebody want to gamble? Is that possible?
Like there's something that's going to be like.
There's always that chance for everything, right? There's that.
I mean,
there's always that.
That even goes into what.
So I can load it up, and then
Or a piece of candy.
And you done blew $50.
You gotta.
Oh, so close.
And it should be investigated.
At a number of restaurants, fun.
$50.
Like,
oh,
I gotta say that.
yeah,
I
yeah,
do
4
like
seconds.
the newer look.
And it should be investigated.
Yeah, 4 seconds left.
Almost gets the bonus and stops just.
But yeah, the whole. I think as there's always that condition in America where like we want you to do the parenting and we'll just sit back. Like this is your responsibility to make sure that you're putting that out there. My kids end up turning into a gambling. That's your fault. You see the crazy lawsuits like that every once in a while. Like people don't want to take responsibility, or like that happens like on YouTube and stuff. Like my kid saw this on YouTube. Well, you're the parent letting them get on YouTube. And if they're it's something they shouldn't see, they're probably lying about their age and making an account where they're saying they're going to something restricted or something like that. But so I would say this is debunked. There's a chance of the pizza situation happening, and I mean this probably happened at Crooked Nasty Pizzas.
Well, you didn't show the part where they went from a pepperoni to a half pepperoni, half cheese.
Oh yeah, it was further on. So there was a bunch of pictures online. People basically started the Reddit thing, which you quickly had your thoughts on Reddit when it comes to that. Yeah. There's basically you can find
conspiracies.
Yeah, and you can quickly find anybody that has that common thread when there's millions and millions of people going to those websites, going to Reddit, and you have something to blog in.
Well, I mean, okay, so the thing about the half and half pizza is like I wouldn't be surprised if places would make a pepperoni pizza, make a cheese pizza,
of course,
then cut them in half and throw them together, saying, "Here's your half cheese, half pepperoni."
And just like when you cook burgers,
I don't even know. Can you say if that's right or I don't know if that would be.
Oh, it looked like it from those pictures.
I mean, can you get onto a restaurant for like if they did that? I don't think so.
I don't think no. Of course not.
Two halves. Which if I was at a restaurant, I would be like, I'm putting pepperonis on one side and not the other, and then cutting it that way.
Can you get onto a buffet for putting pizzas out for 2 hours? No, I think.
That's why I would if I went to a Pizza Hut, whatever was doing buffet. I would rather, and they were doing buffet, I'd rather go in there and order the pizza that I wanted instead of ordering from the buffet.
Yeah,
because I know that the pizza's going to probably sitting there for a while. Or if you do order from a buffet, most of the time you can go there and be like, hey, I want a pepperoni. I want a pan pepperoni. Yeah, and then they'll make it, they'll bring you out, they'll bring it out to you, let you grab a couple pieces, and then take it to the buffet.
Yeah, that's why I can't do a buffet anymore. I would rather have the cooked fresh. Yeah, always. Cooked fresh, and then you but of course, people are expecting to get fresh, and yes, it is fresh. It's what you paid for. It is the crappiest pizza, and it's overpriced. You're paying for the experience of Chuck E. Cheese. You're not paying for the pizza.
Can you throw in some Coke?
So, yeah, the pictures. You're gonna have to show me more evidence, but there's always those people. Your restaurant is as good as the employees you hire. There's gonna be people. Or management that will be trying to save money.
I guess it could be employees because you're trying to shortcut. But a lot,
save yourself some time.
If some people are going to like do that kind of stuff. And what did they make a comment?
And we
about
both worked in restaurant business.
One piece being what was the other thing? Like one piece out of the whole pizza being.
Okay, like, Shane did say something about he went to Chuck E. Cheese all the time, and they had this piece came out, and there was one veggie pizza, and his mom's like, "Ooh, that's for me," and he's like, "What?" But I don't know. That could be a complete fabrication. But
in turn, could have it been during like a buffet where they literally cut?
Yeah, didn't they used to have buffet?
And switch out. Yeah, I think they still do, right?
Yeah,
I think the last time
he was a
I
kid.
Feel like every time I've been to Chuck E. Cheese, unless you went for a birthday party, they ordered like a bunch of pizza for the birthday. It was we always went up to the buffet.
Right, and I remember a lot of times. This was other pizza places like Cece's. You would request a pizza and you like literally grab the whole thing and brought it to you. And dude, at the buffets all the time, they would stick it together. They would compact it. They would put all the pizzas on one plate. Yeah. That was a normal buffet thing.
Once, like 4 pizzas would get down to where there's not a lot left, they would throw that all on one pan. Yeah. So that way they would make room to put down fresher pizzas.
So they did have a buffet at some point. At times, I would say. I don't know.
Chuck E. Cheese had a buffet. I think Chuck E. Cheese was mainly. I always remember going to the buffet.
Yeah, I remember that. I feel like there was a buffet, and they definitely did away with it in the last 10 years, at least. I would say, the buffet thing.
Yeah, they won't. No, I guarantee there's a buffet. I went to Chuck E. Cheese like not too long ago.
And they had a buffet.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's at certain times or something. Because I feel like last time I've gone.
Oh, you went with?
I've been a number of times, but even. Yeah. Like I've been a handful of times. Like. Even the last time we went, when we were adults, we went just for the fun of it and had pizza. There wasn't a buffet. There definitely wasn't a buffet. Or maybe another salad bar. I remember there being a spot. Okay, yeah. So, But I definitely, by far, it's always nice to, but yes, you should not be getting pizza. But this is crappy pizza. You throw it on a pan, you cook the pizza, it comes out, you take it off there, and you're putting it on a pan. It's not going to get perfect. And for one thing, they don't want to touch your pizza. If they don't have gloves, they shouldn't be touching your pizza after they put it on that pan. They bring it out to you. They don't correct it. They don't fix it. I would prefer it to be fixed for presentation, but
what makes sense for every pizza to like be a jigsaw? Like there's somebody in the back that's like, we just made 10 pizzas. Before you send them out, we have to randomize all the pizzas so they don't mix. Like it just that whole
it's that it's the conspiracy is that what pizzas people aren't finishing, they're grabbing those off the table plates.
But they just like they're almost saying it like it's almost like every pizza like you're gonna go there and order.
No, I don't feel like you said that at all. But it's something that does happen.
Like it just happened that the one time that when they went there to check it, like it was still like
that I would say that's more random, but that easily plausible. That didn't happen there for sure. But I'm saying the idea of it happening when like we got some extra pizza, so we throw it together. But the idea of having the certain amount of it would be so much more out of whack than that, you know. To put a bunch of slices together, it's always, unless you're really like taking the time to perfect angles, precision cutter
takes a piece from a table.
Hey, that would be smart. If they're gonna do this, do it right.
Perfectly cuts it to match the pizza.
If this conspiracy is real, they'll be doing it right.
Like all that we're doing right now is teaching Chuck E. Cheese. Like, look, when you take the pieces back, make sure we clean off all the pieces of pepperoni and put some fresh ones on so they're perfectly matched up.
You know, and by now, why isn't there a machine that literally just comes down and cuts the pizzas perfectly every single time? Why has nobody invented that?
We'll probably be there soon.
Yeah, we should be there by now. Oh, and what's going on? Robots should be Elon Musk, get on it. We should have robots making all this by now.
What's funny is like at Chuck E. Cheese, they have like whenever you go, which was always horrifying when you were a kid, all the little robotic like things like dancing and singing. Why aren't they just, instead of doing that, why aren't they back there cutting the
Chuck E. Cheese?
Now we know when they're not lined up is you have these robots that are back there like trying to cut it and they're all like cutting it crooked.
Chuck E. Cheese is ground zero for AI.
We shouldn't be discriminating against the robotic rats that are back there cutting the Chuck E. Cheese.
Ladies and gentlemen, you hear it first. The first time you will experience AI will be at Chuck E. Cheese.
No, we already have.
It's already here. They're here. They are here. All right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed our video. Yeah. So I enjoy Shane's videos, but this is definitely one that was quickly debunked by a little bit of investigation, mostly by my brother, and me agreeing quickly. Like, yeah, there's plenty of loopholes. I mean, just 2D and 3D. It's all 2D. You have overlapping slices of pizza. You cut it. The pepperonis are going underneath. It's like there's always that chance of a bad experience.
Not that's not going to happen. Like late at night, some people aren't going to be like, let's just grab this stuff and do it. I mean, we both worked at restaurants and we know like shady stuff happens.
And the only time the pictures come out is when you got something that looks like shit, or you need a nice Instagram picture.
But even the pizzas that they showed, like it seemed like pretty obvious that they were just normal pizzas. They're just normal pizzas. Easily slide.
Yeah, and then my thought is too: is it pre-mixed dough or looks like a hand toss where they even stretch it out some, from what it looks like. Now, if that's perfect pizzas, we did see slices that were a little bit jacked up, but it seems like it would be a hand toss. Hey, so if anybody works for Little Caesars, there's somebody that's about to hit the jackpot and come out, confession, working for Little Caesars. Hashtag emotional. I was only paid minimum wage. $15 an hour.
Aren't lining up. That's why you're only getting paid minimum wage.
Your pizza sucks. We'll give you $1 raise if you learn how to make your pizza right. All right, guys. Thanks for listening, and hope you enjoy. Like and subscribe. and catch you next time.